Welcome back to another Tackle Tuesday episode, guys. And in today's video, we're talking wake baits, specifically rats.
We've got everything from the Buka rat to the Evergreen combat rat. So we're gonna bring you some on the water footage, compare these baits side by side, and let you see for yourself the action of these baits.
Check these out, it's gonna be awesome. Alright guys, so like we said, we're talking rats today, and I hope you guys enjoyed that on the water footage out there. And we're just going to kind of break these down for you guys. We got the Mike Buka rat right here, got a couple Spros, and what's that one again?
That's the Evergreen combat rat.
Alright, let's crank it up with the big one, man.
Alright, the combat rat, this joker it's got a huge profile.
Yeah.
Alright. It's got a really good action. I've found it the most effective working it just super slow.
Yep.
You know, just super slow, creeping it along.
What color is that?
I would just say this
kind of like a field mouse color,
yeah,
almost.
Yeah, pretty natural. What I do like is it comes with 2 spare tails. And
nice.
it looks like you could almost put, you know, a finesse worm or anything on the back of it if you run out of tails.
Yep.
It's got that screw lock. So hooks are razor sharp. You know, it's a pretty good profile. That's a large profile, and I would throw that on a dedicated swim bait rod.
Yep, for sure.
So
what's crazy about that thing, you said it comes in at like 2 ounces, but you put it in your hand and it just really doesn't feel all that heavy. Mm-hmm. Even I think you're definitely going to want a longer rod, for a longer cast or whatever. If you want to make pinpoint, you want a little bit of a tip, but you could probably get away with a heavy if you got some tip to it even with that bait.
And you can chunk it clear across the lake. I mean,
that thing's got some awesome action, no doubt about it.
And it's solid too. It's got the way it's segmented right there.
Yeah.
That really.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's well built.
Yeah. So you guys check that one out, man. Any of those, lakes that you guys fish that got some giants in it, I'll be pulling that one out for sure.
Yeah,
no doubt about it, because that thing's gonna get a freaking giant bite.
That's my confidence rat. But if I'm somewhere and I just keep getting tagged by dinks, then call them out with the
absolutely
the big boy.
Yeah.
But that hooks are sharp.
Yeah.
But that's by far my confidence bait so far.
Yeah, and that's the 25 and the Spro.
I believe so.
So we got 3 different Spros for you guys. That's the middle one, the 25, the 40. And then that's your super finesse one.
Yeah.
What's that size on that? Small.
This one may be the 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the 25. This is the small version. I haven't even thrown it. I got it, as just a comparison. Haven't taken it to the water yet.
That's the one you've been getting the
this
bites
guy,
on.
he's rashed.
Yeah, he is pretty rashed.
So, my only complaint with these Spros is look at that. Just holding it, that tail is going to hang up. And they just, the tail, about every third cast, you're going to have to reel it in because his tail is going to be hooked onto this.
Other than that, they got pretty phenomenal swimming action. We did some side-by-side comparisons, and we noticed right off the rip with those Spros, they got a little more of an S swimming action, compared to, this Mike Buka. This Mike Buka's got a lot of roll in it, just like that one that Evergreen does. Phenomenal roll, and as you can see with the paint job right there, man, it is just super realistic. It comes in.
Yeah, the most realistic one on the table.
Yeah, this one here is called Field Mouse Color. It's got a little bit of silver on the bottom, and then goes into your browns. This one comes in the pink tail. It's got the screw lock tail, so they're super easy to put on. Hardware's good, comes with super sticky hooks. I think I'm going to pick up the black one as well because, depending on water clarity and stuff like that black's going to give off an excellent silhouette. But this is the one, this is actually my very first rat bait, and I'm just super pumped about it to fish it. I think it's going to be one of my favorite top waters to throw, right now. But, in the summer right now too, when everybody else is throwing a lot of different top waters, you can hit them with these rat baits, man. And I think these things are really going to shine when there's hardly any freaking wind on the water, just dead calm. That's when these rats are really going to draw those fish up, I think. So,
and what I love about it is, just let your imagination, because it's like, throw it around laydowns, seawalls. Everybody's got those sketchy docks, sketchy boathouses. Throw it around the boathouses, anywhere you think a rat or a chipmunk.
Absolutely.
Anything like that would be. Now, your bait has a screw lock for the tail.
Yeah.
All right. These Spros come in a little different. They've got a toothpick. So you pop that toothpick out, you pull that tail out. You've got a segmented tail, and you've also got your soft plastic tail. So you put those back in, take your toothpick, slide it in, break it off. So as you can tell, you can see the toothpick in the back of that one.
Okay.
So,
all right.
But just a quick little way to do it. But the one thing that would set yours and the Evergreen over these, you have to get replacement tails.
Okay.
You could use a soft plastic trick worm.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can pretty much pit whatever color you want.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
That's one advantage they've got over the Spros.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like, big rains. So if your water's high, some of those, if you look at those steeper banks that got holes in them, that's going to bring the critters out. So that's another great time to throw these rat baits. One thing I did want to point out with the combat rat here, this big one, this thing kind of looked like a freaking muskrat coming through the water. More than a rat almost. Which I thought was really cool too. So, but yeah, these are just a few rats for you guys, man. Had a lot of fun doing this video. Definitely gonna start fishing these some more, no question about it.
Definitely.
Will's already been catching them, on that Spro rat right there. So, look for some future videos coming up. I appreciate you guys, tuning in. Had a lot of fun doing this video. And we will see you guys on the next Tackle Tuesday.